This exact product research method that you're about to witness is the one that I used to find my very first profitable Amazon FBA product. And how did I do it? Amazon gave it to me. What's up, Empire Builders? JT Franco here, and for those of you that are about to see this research method for the first time, I'm super excited for you because you're in for a treat. This is by far my favorite product research method that I use every day still to find products. And when I first discovered this method, I was coming off a product failure, right? And I wanted to do everything in my power to make sure I didn't fail another product. And at that time, I was just looking for products the same old way, right? That 99.999, that doesn't make sense, percent of sellers are doing, which is going through like Viral Launch or Jungle Scout, filters and just popping out in the web app. And the problem with that, of course, is that you're fishing in the same pond as everyone else. So I want to kind of have a different way of looking for products and finding that top of the funnel. I'm looking for ideas of products that I can sell that not only show potential in themselves, but also show potential in that niche and potential in that market. So when I found this method, I was sitting on my computer and I got an email from Amazon that looked something like this. Now, it wasn't exactly like this. I couldn't find it, but it was something like this where it was showing me products and it was recommending me products. And it said something like, look at the newest releases or the hot Christmas products, something like that. And it was like this. And it dawned on me that what Amazon was doing was obviously trying to get more sales, right? So they were sending me products that they knew were already selling well, right? So these products were selling well, and what Amazon was trying to do is, of course, promote them because they know they're selling well, and they were saying that they were brand new products. So if they're brand new, they're selling well, then in my head right away I thought, you know what, maybe that is an indicator that there's a lot of demand, but there's low competition because these products are brand new. So I clicked see more, and then it ended up on a page that looked exactly like this. And it was the Amazon Hot New Releases page. Now this right here, this screen is where I am do most of my top of the funnel product research. So the way this works is that Amazon is showing you products, like I said, that are new, that have traction, that they know are selling. So it's a really great opportunity to see products that are selling well, but might still have a good amount of room for you to get in there and grow with that market. So you just go through the categories. Now really quickly, before we dive in and start doing product research together right now, I just really quickly want to let you know that this is only one of many, many methods that I use to find products on a daily basis. So if you already know about this method, or if you just want to gather as many methods as possible to increase your chances of finding products, what you can do is you can grab the Private Labeler's Guide to Product Discovery. Now this is an ebook that I sell for $30, but right now I'm giving it away for free along with my two other top ebooks, one for branding and one for launching. So you can grab all of them right now for free. Typically, it would cost you $90, but first link in the description, you can grab them all right now. So let's go ahead and dive into this method. So what you're gonna do is go by department, right? So you can pick any department that you like and just start looking. So if we're gonna go ahead, let's go ahead and go into Office Products. And I'm gonna show you how this works. So as you can see, it's Amazon's Hot New Releases, right? And that doesn't mean it's just new products. The key word is hot, so they know that these products are selling well. So all you gotta do is look for ones that have low competition. So how do you know just by looking at these products which one have low competition? What you're gonna do is look for ones that have lower reviews. Now it's not always gonna guarantee that they have low competition. It might be just the particular product, right? It might not be every product in that market, but that's gonna be your number one indicator. So you're just looking for things that have like 150, 200, 150, 175 reviews or less. And then you're just gonna click into it really quickly and see what they got. So let's go ahead and look at this self-sealing windowless envelopes, right? So we're gonna click in here and we're gonna go ahead and copy self-sealing windowless envelopes, if it can load. All right, so now it's time to pull down your trusty Chrome extension. So I use the Viral Launch Market Intelligence Chrome extension. If you want to use Jungle Scout, you can do that too, but I highly suggest Viral Launch. It's my preferred one. And the first thing I noticed right away is that it might this market might look all right in terms of the reviews and the sales. But one thing I'm going to notice is that these guys are destroying the entire market. They're killing it. So it's literally the one guy is like has half the place. So it's Blue Summit, Blue Summit, Blue Summit, Blue Summit, and then Almo, Blue Summit, and then directly with Amazon Basics. So just based on that, I would probably stay away. So let's keep on going. So that is how the method works. It's literally clicking into a product that you see that has a low amount of reviews, and then you get into it, and then the first thing you're gonna check is if it has the sales signs, right? So sales signs, again, is what I call the market proving the product for you. So a lot of people are scared of competition, right? You want to get into a market that has no competition. That's what most people say, like, why don't you get into a market where you're the only seller of a particular product? The thing about that is that if you're the first one to market, you don't know, there's no proven signs of if that product's gonna sell well. It's good to have competition to see, it's literally them putting the risk in for you, right? They're purchasing the product, they're going through it, and then you can go in there to see, is there a market for this product? And is there a market that I can actually fit into? So sales signs, again, if you want to see what I'm talking about, that video that I pointed to earlier. So now we're going to go back to new release and keep on going. All right, nothing in Office, so we're going to go into another subcategory. And you'll see when I click on this subcategory, educational supplies, it's going to pop up even more subcategories. So as you can see, you could go on forever and ever. Like I said, it's like peeling an onion, right? If Office products is the first layer of the onion, educational supplies is next, and then you can be into, you know, filing products, whatever, sign language materials, and it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. And we're still looking for the same stuff, right? Low reviews, low amount of reviews. So here's one right here, the ultrasonic pest repellent. I'll show you this. All right, so this is a great learning opportunity right now. So as you can see, as we're going through this, we landed on this, right? Ultrasonic pest repellent. So I just copied that and I popped it in, and it's not loading right now, but that's what I searched into Amazon. Right? I don't know what's wrong with my internet, but it's really not being my friend right now. So I popped ultrasonic pest repellent into Amazon, right? And I could have pulled the viral launch, there we go. I could have pulled the viral launch from here, right? But just because I've seen this product before, I want to show you guys this. When you're looking for products on Amazon, it's very, very important that you know the #1 broadest keyword for your product. Because if you're looking at the wrong keyword, that's not the biggest keyword, your results will be skewed, right? So you might be basing your product research on results that are not 100% accurate. It's not actually showing you the big picture. So when you go to viral launch keyword research, right, you get the viral launch suite when you got market intelligence and you get keyword research, what you're going to do is enter your keyword here. So this is the one that came up when we were doing product research, right? So you go ahead and enter that, and you're going to notice right away that this is the exact search volume. So exact search volume is the search volume for the exact keyword per month, right? So it only has 1,300 searches every single month. Now, as you scroll down, you'll see that there's a bigger keywords for the same exact product. So the difference here is repellent versus repeller, and that is going to give your keyword literally 62,000 more searches every month. And then pest repeller plugin, right? So when you're doing product research, I wouldn't put the drop down on this. I would put it on repeller. Now I want to show you something really cool about viral launch market intelligence is that you can see it right at the top. So you can see here as it loaded in, it says 1.4K exact, which is what it's giving us here. So I would know right away if it's not at least like, well, you know, average at least 20,000, somewhere around that, then you know right away that it might not be the #1 keyword for a product. So let's go ahead and go to repeller. So as it loads in, you'll notice that the reviews at the top look really top heavy, right? But this is a decent market because it's so flush as you go through, like all the way to the bottom. You got guys in this range here of 25 to 89, all making from, you know, 11,000, 8,000, 18, 5,000, 5,000, 9,000, 11, 19, 5, and it's very consistent, right? 16,000 down here, 13,000, all the way to the bottom. Now, when it shows on a video recently, someone said that it might be a restricted product, and I haven't looked into it, so I'm not sure. But that's another thing to note when you're doing product research. Always make sure that you're looking into products, do your due diligence, right? I wouldn't never just launch a product based on what I saw on viral launch numbers, but do your due diligence, but that is what a decent market would look like, right? It's a very big misconception that people are always trying to vie for the top spot. If you can't be the top, the second, the third, but somewhere in that middle and you're still making a profit, you're still making money, you're still making $10,000 a month on the product, and you can fit in there and you can look at these products and find out what you can do better and you can differentiate in some way, right? That's what we call the Empire or the Grand Slam screen. Again, criteria video, but the Grand Slam screen is how we can actually differentiate the product. So let's do one more just so we can see and really get the full grasp of this method. So hopefully if this is sparking some ideas, hopefully it's getting you excited to get out there and start doing product research. Let's jump out of Office products so we can see what another department might look like. And this is product research, right? Like this is real time. This is how it is. It's not gonna be like always insane. It's just gonna be just continually looking and looking and looking until you come across something. Right? So don't get discouraged. If something happens, don't get discouraged. Look at this unicorn. Let's try these ceramic planters. All right, so at planters, we got a 4.5 idea score. Now, I don't typically rely on that, but it's a nice, you know, if you're new, to have a kind of a little benchmark, a little thing that you can glance at to just look. But what you'll notice right away is that the reviews are pretty heavy. The reviews are pretty heavy. So why is it shooting out a high idea score? Well, it's because the sales are heavy as well. So it's the same kind of scenario as the pest repellent. Take out the outliers here, and then we got you know, these crazy reviews from like 185 all the way to 671, but we're looking at $116,000 a month, right? $73,000 a month, $85,000 a month. And then as we get into this range here of 85, 83 to, you know, 18, it's still killing it, right? So we got 5,000, 9,000, 15,000, 28,000 with 64 reviews. So this is all about fitting in where you can fit in. What's your budget, right? The nice thing about viral launch, you can see it. You can see the trends. So the best selling period is January, right? And the estimated sales trend, it's on an upwards trend, right? And then you look at the viral launch analysis. Reviews need to sell 30 to 150, and that's what we saw by looking at that market where you could fit in. So if realistically you got, you know, 50 reviews, you're in there and you're in that spot where everyone else is selling between $5,000 to, you know, $26,000. And then you got your cost calculator, right? So this is kind of the method that I use to find products. Hopefully this was an eye-opener for you, because like I said, as we went through it, we already found 3 products in here that have the potential of going deeper and going deeper. What I would do next is, if I decide on one of these products, I would go ahead and see which one I can build a product line off of, which one can I differentiate, and which one has the highest profit margin. Right, so those are kind of the criteria that I'm looking at when I'm looking at products. And again, all of that, if you want more, is in the Private Labeler's Guide to Product Discovery. Now, really quickly, what I didn't mention is that when you get those 3 books, you're also going to be entered into our 4-day extensive boot camp. So it's a 4-day boot camp that I'm going to be holding that's going to show you everything you need, absolutely everything you need from the very beginning to the very end of Amazon, so you can have a profitable Amazon FBA business by the end of it. So if you want to grab those 3 books, you can go ahead and get those books. One for product research, one for launching, and one for branding your product 100% for free. Typically, I sell those for $100. So get those in the link in the description. And then click this video right over here to see how you can find products without using any software. It's a really nifty trick for not using any software. Look for products completely for free, no drop downs or anything like that. And then click my face in the middle to subscribe to become an empire builder. I'm JT Franco, and I'll see you in the next one.